I'm back in the badger den. Made it home safe. Just gonna hang out here for a little bit, wait for some people to get in the chat. Whew. It is so crazy how warm it was down by Danny, where we got stranded, Michigan City, to now, where it's this very, very frigid, windy out. It's like, what? But today we are gonna be going through all of these buckets here, which, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're gonna be going through all of those buckets, all of our finds, everything that we found on our trip here. Last week and a half or so. But gosh, oh golly, am I glad to be back, boys and girls. Glad to be back in the Badger State. But we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, see, better pull up the chat too. But welcome everybody. Basically, I'm gonna be going through all of our stuff that we found. Just got done doing my awesome unboxing for Kratos Magnetics. Got some sweet stickers and Team Kratos stickers, guys. Make sure to check them out if you haven't already. But if you want to see that video is going to be a short coming out here in the next day or so, along with, I'm hoping, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm hoping possibly later tonight. Who knows? I might get that magnet wet on time. But get a couple people in here. Start getting ready here to do kind of our walkthrough of the different treasures and stuff we found. Lord knows, guys, we have so many buckets of just, crazy finds. Well, I guess with no further ado, let's get into it. Definitely gonna want gloves for this. Whew. Let's see. Give you guys a good old view of the table there. All right, let's go with some of our coolest, I guess. Well, one of the finds I think are some of the coolest. Can actually do let me do a drop down for you guys. Forgive me, guys. Kind of slightly getting used to the whole live streaming from the phone thing. All right. Let's see if we can't get it over so you guys can actually see what kind of stuff I'm pulling out here. All right, cool. And there we go. That should be it. All right, so I'll always carry this little guy out with me whenever I go treasure hunting, just because it's nice to have a little thing for your small finds. But going through these here, I'm not sure what this is. Kept it just because it was weird. And this was just kind of to show proof that there's some really cool bottles, 100-plus-year-old bottles in this section of river that let me go back to. Only reason I held on to this, I know it's a broken off piece, but it did say made in Japan there. So I just kind of thought, I don't know. It struck me as unique. Kind of cool. We're in, the Midwest, Michigan City, so to have something that says, made in Japan, it's pretty cool. All right, what else here? We have an absurd amount of coins, guys, like so many coins. I'm not even sure what to do with it, but we got a little old fishing lure here. Some of these little bits and bobs, I'm not sure if they're anything at all, or if this is a coin or not, or if it's just a punch out, but when I look there, I see a little bit, I'll just try to get in frame here for you guys. See a little bit like, I don't know, something. So we're gonna clean this up in neurotic acid, but not the coin ones, I guess. But we'll see how that goes. If you guys actually have any ideas on how to clean up, I know you're not supposed to clean coins at all, so it's kind of hard. Another thing we might think is a punch out, not sure. Found this little guy. Not totally sure what that is, but it's kind of cool, so I held on to it. Little turn off, little switch thing, fishing weight. This is one of the cooler things I found, a clay marble. which is I'm super excited about this. This was one of my favorite. Just eyed this on the beach actually. So it's pretty cool to have that. Pretty neat one for me. Not really sure what this is, but I thought it might be a bullet, but we'll see. Oh yeah, here's a little fossil, piece of a fossil. But we got possibly a washer or a button. Wasn't sure if these were just washers. Cool, then I'll just toss them, figure that out. But just in the off chance they were something more than washers. Oh, here's another fossil, guys. Little, I don't know, I forget what you call these things. Little barnacle piece. Prospector Ron, hey there, how's it going? I just was speaking with Wade, and tomorrow morning I'm going to be joining you guys metal detecting out there at the sawmill. I am stoked. If you guys want me to go live actually while I'm out at the sawmill tomorrow with Prospector Ron and all the awesome people at the Wasaki Prospecting Shop and the Prospecting Club, let me know down below in the comments, guys, and we'll see if we can't go live tomorrow. But I found all of these pennies and coins. And there's a short actually on my channel going in depth. You can watch me pulling these right out the mud. But there was only one penny in there that actually was, or one coin that was actually worth anything as far as like being actually old or kind of rare. And that was what is this one? I found a 1921 wheat penny out there. I just got to figure out which one of these suckers it is. But I had found an old bottle dump underneath the bridge where they often are because everyone would just come to the rivers, kind of toss their junk and their crap. And you look for areas, you know, privies, different locations that just would have made it a lot easier to dump their coinage. Find in here, hopefully. I know it's one of these. But yeah, it was pretty cool because it's actually the first wheat penny that I've ever found not just like by getting currency exchanged or, you know, by looking through change I find, you know, at the store or something. So that was pretty neat. Hopefully I can find it. Oh, that's cool. Abe Lincoln penny. One of the ones with his little house in the back. Yeah, let's see. A dime. Right? Yep. It's gotta be in here. Or I must have missed it? I don't know. What the heck? I love how a lot of these have like a chip out of it. All right, well, apparently I missed it. Well, oh well. Find it later on. But I have these little buttons I got there. Sub, Nefertiti, Ficus and Toast. Welcome, guys. We're going through some of those smaller finds. Another one of these things. I know I've been talking about these a while. I've got a bunch of them now stacking up, and I'm cleaning them off in the neuric acid. But I think they're like weights or something to counterbalance. I'm not totally sure, though. Found a tiny little magnet. That was fun. But yeah, some cool buttons. I have a little jar of buttons I collect. Speaking of buttons, there's another little metal button I gotta clean out of the gunk that's in it. But yeah, so that's just the first little small thing. If you guys are new, though, I do want to show off this awesome clay ball or clay marble that I found. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, these are just a couple of the finds, guys. Now let's move on to the pretty crazy stuff. Da-da. Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and flip this sucker around. And we're gonna, yeah, show you guys this way. Oh. Alrighty. Comment down below, guys. What do you guys want to go through first? Do you want to go through the Yeti bucket, the green bucket, or my red bucket? The Yeti bucket kind of is a mixture of everything I found over the entire week and a half. The green bucket has a few older, like bits, bobs, and ends, some old toys that I found, and a majority of it is artillery rounds and military dumping ground finds. And then the one to the right is the big red one, is just a mixture of all things craziness that we found throughout the entire trip as well. So basically it's like whatever, a mixture. But I guess let's go into, you know what? Comment down below if you guys really care, but I think, yeah, let's get the military dumping ground one out of the way. All right, first off, we have this awesome frame to an old toy car. Pretty cool, pretty exciting. I don't know, these are fun little wall hangers, little set out and display. Not really worth anything, but fun to have. Not sure at all what this is. Comment down below, guys. Does anyone know what that is at all? Thank you, Ficus. Toys it is. I don't know what this is, but, you know, comment down below. Let's see. Big old C-clamp. I'm not sure if we'll be able to restore this, but we're going to give it a shot in D&D Restorations. That's our joining channel there that we restore all the things that I find here on the Badger channel. Really old pair of, I believe, rollerblades. Pretty cool. Okay. Ooh. Old socket. Not sure if we're going to be able to restore this one. This one's in pretty rough shape. Then we have another lock. I absolutely love locks. I have a pile of locks that I'm fixing to clean up just over there. You might have seen this from one of my shorts the other day. This like wall mount or like tabletop mounting vise. I don't know. We'll see if we can get it going, but get it working again. Either way, I hope I can clean it up just enough to actually see the cool, like how ornate it actually is. So pretty excited about that. Another little tool wrench, or not wrench, you know, pliers. Alrighty. And I have a bunch of these randomly strewn in. The rosebud nails. I always make sure to, whenever I find these, I always keep these. These are awesome nails. Great for my different blacksmithing projects. Oh, this one is not restorable, but it's kind of cool. A little decorative piece. And we got a little golf club. Pretty cool. What does this say in here? Wilson model Walker Club. So it is a 6 or a 9 iron? 9 iron. 9 iron? Yeah. It's kind of fun. Then we have this little guy. Now, if you don't know what this is, I'll show you real quick. It's just that little guy there. So that's kind of cool. See what that looks like underneath all that junk. Ready? We have this little thing, which I have no idea what it is, but I'm hoping this is like a screw or bolter and that this mounts onto like a table or something. Because if this is hard enough steel, this would be kind of cool for me for my blacksmithing to like mount on and then push over to wedge out. But I don't know. If you guys know what this little thing is, comment down below. It's kind of fun. Got another big old lock. Woohoo! So many locks. Railroad spike. Got a little pneumatic air piece. Won't be able to use that, I don't think, but got the rail spike run. And then found this, I'm guessing it's like a knob, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something that like, maybe there's a stamp on here and it's like a print. I don't know. All I know is I'm excited to clean it off and see what it is. If you guys do know, comment down below. If you guys know any of this stuff, and maybe I mislabel it, which could happen very easily. Combination square. Oh, yeah. What's up, Ficus and Toast? Nefertiri, girlfriends in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you again. I found this military dumping ground. Danny found a couple like this as well. Not sure what this is. Don't know. So, there's a little like exit hole here, so kind of neat. Alrighty. Then we found this funky little thing. It's got like a spear point go. I don't know, but it looks like there's a chuck piece to mount it. So I'm not sure if this is anything. It might not clean up into anything, and then it's just, you know, It was a waste of my time, but oh well. I don't know what that is, but this is a little chunk of metal, I guess I held on to. All right, rosebud nail. Got a pulley. It's pretty fun. A little droplet of metal. It's fun. Oh yeah, I remember catching this thing. I thought this was like a golf club, like a mini golf club, but it's just one of those puddles of molten steel. Run the foundry and like smelting process. Another railroad spike. And rosebud nail right here. Very cool. All right, should we do a dump? Let's do a dump. Here. Booyah. Now that's how you find some frickin' magnet fishing treasure. Holy moly. All right, guys, I am going to now dump this little bucket out on. Oh, hell hath no fury, like 2 5-gallon buckets stuck together. Oh, well, I got a bucket down here below. So, kept onto this, not sure, it's some type of cap. Maybe it's an end of even one of the bullets that you see here before us. So we held that aside. Same with this one. Could be another like capstone piece, not totally sure, but whew, yeah. And if you think, holy smoke, what did you find today, Badger? Final kill cam. Oh, we found so many good goodies. Oh yeah, plus all of this stuff, and we still have a whole, what? My Yeti bucket, the caddy around it, and a big bin. Oh, sorry, and a big bin to go through. Oh, I gotta tighten this up. All right. We have so many crazy finds for you guys today, guys. Hooey. How's that view? Is that a little bit better, more manageable? Yeah, so we have this piece, which, again, it mimics this one that I showed you guys earlier, but larger, right? So it's a center through, hole on the side, hole on the bottom, of course. But then you have, same thing here. There's like a hole top, one on the bottom. But I think there's multiple holes that go here, here, here. We'll find out because it's obviously chock full of mud. So that'll be an interesting find. But hell, why don't we try to actually go ahead and count how many bullets and military ammunition I actually did find over the trip. Yeah, let's do that. Need one hand just to do a tally. Perfect. All right. Just gonna start, I guess, tallying it up. This one. Ooh, this is a nice one. You can see a little bit of the original color on top. These were, main color on these was like this light blue. And that blue would have been used to indicate that it's a training round. Here's some more. These crazy little guys. Man, I cannot believe how many. Oh, okay. So it's interesting, some of the caps are missing, and then others will look like, where is it? It's just sewn a second ago. Oh yeah, like this one, where it's actually not on top, which I don't know if they removed it then prior, or what the deal is with that. We got this little guy. No, which we're pretty sure these are punch outs, but we'll find out now that it's all finally back. Here's a little bulbous guy. Wow, it's pretty cool. Set that aside. Clean up one of those for myself. Haven't actually cleaned up one of those yet for myself. Oh, just remember, guys, this is only the first bucket of essentially 3. 2 were condensed into a giant tote, so there's plenty to go. And speaking of plenty to go, we have something crazy here, guys. I don't know what this was, but I'm glad I held on to it because there's like some serration on the edge there. Not sure at all what that is. And we have what appears to be a little bullet here. And this could just be a pipe or something, but I'm hoping it might be a shell casing, just from the way it looks on the end here. Okay, don't know much about bullets, but I do like looking at older ones. Heck yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of older ones coming up. The next one I'm about to do is gonna have, I believe there's some cannonballs, grape shot coming up, guys. And hell, I'll be real nice. I'll be nice. Cannonball. One of a couple found, guys. One of a couple. Here, I'll put it right here, front and center, so y'all can gawk. Whee! Little bottom of some type of like utensil. You know, what do you call it? Like a fork, knife, spoon, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about these finds, guys. These are the kind of things I get really jazzed about. Put those there. Oh wow, this is actually a cool one. This is actually like the casing, the shell, but it's completely disassembled. You can see the screws and everything in it, how hollow it is. Wow, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. Right on. You guys haven't already? Got some awesome, what do we have in here now? Almost 20 awesome people. Heck yeah, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and make sure to comment down on the comments. Let me know you're here. That way I can make sure to definitely say hi and dang, guys. All right, cool. So we have a few more bullets. And then I found this little thing and I'm like, tell me this doesn't look like a tiny golf club. Like, I know it's not, but I'm going to keep it and treat it like such. Alrighty. It's things like these that make me glad I have a little counter. Oh, and a piece of a spoon. Heck of me, yeah. Alrighty. And going on to the next one, we got this little fun disc thing, which of course isn't anything. That's going to be scrap. Found this handle to bandsaw. Probably like a metal saw or something used during construction. When they were done with it, they just tossed it into the water. That's all right, Badger. And all of you out there with magnets or treasure hunters are out there hopefully cleaning up the waters. Try to always take out stuff that you find. But yeah, it's pretty fun. This thing, guys, I'm curious your thoughts on it because I think this was like for a giant door. Reminds me of like the lock things you see at like hotels where you pick something up and drop it down that chain, you know, and it holds. Because it gets wide there. Otherwise, it's clearly like it's that same concept though, where something wide fits here. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to find something in the shop to actually do that with. We'll see if that's what this is, or if you do know, actually, guys, comment down below what you know, if you know what this is for. But it's kind of fun. All right. we found this strange piece of something. I don't know what it is. Danny was like, this is really weird. I don't know what it is, Elijah, but you want it and check it out. So I took it. We're gonna find out what it is. Or we're not. We'll see. But it's kind of like a weird little, I don't know. At first I thought it was like a ship or a toy or something, but I have no idea. Alrighty. Since we have one cannonball, let's make it 2. So we have 2 cannonballs so far, guys, of about 1 pound to 2 pound, pound to 2 pound. And then I found another grape shot, guys. These are my favorite. I absolutely love the grape shot ball. Like, I cannot believe we found another freaking grape shot cannonball. But there is so much stuff, guys, at that military dumping ground. Hell, we even found an Xbox controller. Like, hell yeah. Let's rock some sticks. We have this awesome railroad spike. What else? I know this is what everyone wants to see. All the big knives. We got these everywhere from Lansing, Saginaw, and in, where was it? Grand Rapids, or not Grand Rapids, sorry. Lansing, Saginaw, and Bay City. Got like a normal little steak knife here. You know, nothing's crazy. We got a pretty big, you know, little kitchen knife. The coolest knife of the trip is this Winchester folding knife, which I'll definitely be able to restore pretty solidly, guys. So the fact that it still opens is pretty exciting. And closes. Yeah, little Winchester. Got this little guy. It's like, you know, thing over a stove, folded something up. Thought it'd be kind of cool to use as like, I don't know, maybe a pedestal for one of the finds. Then found a bunch of tire irons. This is just one of the many tire irons right here. Then we got this garden rake, found that, pretty fun. Found this thing. I think it's, I don't know what this is, guys. Is this like a drill bit? Is this some type of piercing something? I don't know. And I also don't remember exactly where I found this along the trip. So let me know down below if you guys know what this is. Hey, what's up, PA? Welcome, dude. Welcome. What, sorry guys, my bad. I'm falling behind on the chat here. All right. What do I do with the stuff, or the older ones, the things that I don't keep? So if they're really bad and there's just no point to even like doing any trying to sell. So I have an online store. I also do giveaways, live giveaways, and we'll give them out to different fans, along with having a different shop that travels around to different antiques and like oddities throughout the Midwest. I have like a little wagon thing, or not wagon, a enclosed trailer. We'll be going around starting in Watertown actually next month. Super excited. But yeah, if I don't have any good use for it and it's metal, it's going to be going to the scrapyard, where I always make sure to try to get what money I can for it, and that money goes right back into the channel or into more conservation efforts to pull more water or pull more junk out of the water like this. Speaking of junk, piston, it's kind of fun. I love turning these into cleaning them up real nice and then turning them into planters for, like, you know, a plant. All right. This, I don't know what this is, but I'm doing something dope with it, because this is like the coolest little freaking, is this like a, what is this, guys? I don't know. I do not know. Is this like to turn on here? I don't know. But I think it's awesome. All right. Oh, now this was one of my best finds of the week. This is like a Docker's wrench. So this is the type of wrench that they used to actually adjust and put in, uninstall, and adjust throughout the year the break walls along the edge of Lake Superior and Lake Michigan here in the Midwest. What's kind of neat about it is when you have these giant corrugated almost sections of break wall that are really thick, 1.5 to 2 inch thick steel. There's these massive cables that'll run all the way anchored through in the back to shore underneath like the wood walking deck, or even underneath like the sand and the gravel and the different fill that they put in. And so when the different times a year, they'd have to take this specific wrench, and that would be to tighten it. And we found this, guys, right half in the sand. You'll have to check out the video to see the full reaction, to see what's so unique about the way we found it, because it looks like it was, you know, left right where they stopped using it. So that's pretty neat to pull something like this out. Now, this isn't the legendary train wrench I've been looking for and hoping for, but this is a dang good start, and it's a good 2 feet, a little over. Alrighty, and then we have what's going to hopefully be a really cool wall piece, but it's pretty eroded, is this 1958. We could see it better in Lansing, but it's like 58 license plate, 1958. That's kind of cool. Our goal in Lansing was to actually find the porcelain plated license plates. We did not, however, but I did pull away with this one and a lot of cool other, you know, finds like the knives and variable stuff. But another one of these looks like for, you know, cooktop thing. Found this, which I wasn't sure if it was the back of a gun or if it's like the foot of some type of claw. I don't know. I have no idea, but we're gonna definitely check it out. It's kind of a neat little piece. It definitely looks like some type of handle to something, you know? So. Another one of these, guys. Another one of these. I found one of these a while back. And basically, don't know what these are. Keep finding them. Comment down below. Let me know what these are. I'm confused. Are you coming in the Madison area with the wagon? I will actually, sort of, yeah. So every third week of this summer, I'm going to be stationed at the Watertown Town Festival and Farmers Market. I'm going to have a whole section actually right on the water there, right on the river in Watertown, where I'm going to be doing tutorials and how-tos and showing all the different finds and having several things for sale and available for different people there as well, along with actual magnet kits, partnering with Kratos Magnetics and Ben over at Kratos Magnetics. We're going to be having all that stuff available and for sale and to test, and you'll be able to go right out there and fish with me. And we also have another booth that's partnering with us that is doing laser tag and other excursions, and so you can kind of see all the different things that we find, as well as book yourself a fun adventure for after. But yeah, if you guys want to come see us, hang out, and go magnet fish with me, or come check out and buy some merch and get some awesome stickers, or even maybe potentially, if you guys want, I might be selling a few of these at it. But make sure to head on out to Watertown, Wisconsin, every third Thursday of the month. All right, back to the finds. Oh, pair of pliers, totally restorable. That's pretty cool. Have an old fishing reel. This thing is falling apart, but it's kind of, I don't know, it seems vintage, and I kind of wanted to hold on to it just for that, to look cool. What else? Oh, here we go. All right, railroad spike. Y'all know what the whole deal with those. They're everywhere. This is pretty cool. This is the bottom, actually, of the piston. I wondered if it wasn't from this piston itself, because they were found just about 5 feet down the way from each other. Little square, or not square, hexagon nut. 2 little links of chain. I don't know. Might be able to do something cool with it. Another grave shot cannonball, guys. Freaking another one. I can't believe these. These are so, like, oh. Yeah, that's holding history in your hand, man. Like, that's, I mean, all this stuff, but some of those older things, wow. Speaking of older stuff, I have something mighty old right here. That ought to get you guys pretty, for those of you who like logging. I know if you've watched the channel for a while, you know love researching and finding all the different stuff regarding the logging industry and the railroad around here in Wisconsin and the Midwest. This is a logging chain. So they would take these and you'd go up to like the wood and the wood of a tree floating down or whatever you needed to basically get a tie off to. They just hammer this in, which is why you see mushrooming up top here. And then they have a little pinch up, like hook off point. So these are super awesome to find. These are really, really cool. Big shout out to the Magnafishers that we met up with, Motor City Magnafishing up in Saginaw, Michigan, who put us on location to find stuff like this. And I believe actually either this one or the other one might be the one he actually found and gave to me. So that was cool. And oh boy, do I have some fun stuff for you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, one here. Oh yes. Thought my mustache was incredible before. I kid you not, guys. I found a mustache. This is amazing. It's perfect. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it's everything. Oh, let's see. Get you guys a little more of a higher angle. Alrighty. We got this little knife. Pretty cool. It's missing its backside, but the blade itself is there and the handle. So this is a nice little display piece. A non-metal object is this porcelain like soap dish holder. Kind of fun. Not sure what I'll do with it yet, but I'll do something with it. Oh. If you've watched the channel for a while, you know I collect bricks with embossing and different names, cities, all sorts of stuff. So I found one. Two, this one just literally says no key on it. I don't know why. This one's got Puritan, Ohio, and it's got the name Metro Michigan on it. And then I found this one, which is got all this like detailed in it, and it's pretty old. Found those in the river, like one does. Fantastic, fantastic. Here's the other one of those guys that we're talking about. The logging tie-off or like, you know, attach point. And this is so cool though. I found this, I've never seen one of these. It is a tire iron and a wrench. So that's pretty, I don't know, that would be a cool restoration. Pretty excited about that one. What else? What else? Oh yeah, this is what else. Danny found this epic thing, this big old handle, heavy as can be, with a lock still on it. So it looks like that didn't stop the theft, whatever they were stealing. Then we did find a pair of wire cutters, or like tin snips. Neat, fun little tool there. Little tools for days. Alrighty, some more tools. If you guys like tools, we have this super old plumbing wrench. It's pretty exciting. Kind of cool. Handled to like a chisel or a wrench or screwdriver or something. These are one of those things that you use to actually like break glass. And we have a real old screwdriver or ice pick or something. Super old. And we got this funky little guy. If you know what that is, you'll have to let me know. I'm not sure. Well, have a good time of lax practice there, Final Kill Cam Man. Thank you for hanging out, and I appreciate it. We'll have a great stream hanging out here, guys. We got still some 8 awesome people, and we're almost through, guys, this bucket. Ooh, let's see what we got. Alrighty, for some unique pieces, we have these 2 gears. I always hold on to gears. They're fun. So we got a couple gears. And a fork. Add that to our ever-growing amassment of utensils. couple of these pieces. I'm not sure what these are, if they're anything at all even, but I will say there's many times where it just looks like an amorphous block of metal covered in rust. But then I clean it up, and all of a sudden that amorphous block turns into, oh wow, a US stamp, you know, whatever this was. I'm not sure. I still have to figure it out. All I know is it has US on it, and there was probably something that eroded away up here. So that's why I always clean up these kind of, I don't know, these places that have a real actual made shape, when they actually look like they've had some care in the design of the shape that they're being encapsulated in. I try to clean it up. All right. And we got several of these, but we kept this one for posterity. Big old window weight. Woo! Another cool old lock. I love locks. I always keep locks. Ooh, here we go. This is fun. It's like an old, really ornate door to, I'm not sure what, maybe a stove, wood stove, but it's pretty funky. I like that one. I like the real old ornate pieces. Couple more military. These are some 20 mil anti-aircraft rounds. Alrighty, and this will be pretty much the last of that bucket, but got this little, I don't know, strange little bracket piece, some type of bit bobbin end. Fun little chain, little keyhole link up there, it's kind of funky. Use that for something. And we got a old handle to some type of chest or trunk. One of these guys for plugging out your tire, pretty fun. It's crazy because this has like a brass handle, which is weird. A little stopper. And we have the end of a hose, like an old style hose, like an emergency hose piece. That'll be a cool one to kind of clean up and see what it looks like. And let's see. Let's go about. Oh no, here. Almost forgot you. Wow. Yeah, this big old chisel, which has seen better days, let me tell you. This pair of scissors here. One of these guys, I've only ever found a couple of these, but if you know what they're for, what they are, why, let me know. I'm curious. Just scrap metal, railroad spike, and one of these guys to like hang up something. And the rest of the stuff in the big red bucket then, for the most part outside of, I got a couple things here I can show you. Then we're on to the last section, which is the Yeti bucket. We'll be fully through all of the finds for 6 days. I found this thing. I don't know what this is. I don't know why or what it was a part of. But it's cool. Oh, this is always where the party's at, Black Dog. You know it. You just hit up the Badger and we'll have a good old party. Good old time. Speaking of stuff worth partying about, this old belt buckle. It's a fun find. Pretty groovy. We're currently just going through for all those who are new to the live stream. Thank you so much for hanging out and checking out and being here. We are going through all of the finds from the last 5 days of our great adventure. That being said, back to the bucket. Oh, I guess I'll show you this too. Everything in here, rosebud nails and a Slim Jim wrapper. Oh, and this This is a really cool little horned coral fossil. Yeah, found that. Yeah, I love these rosebud nails. I literally keep them every single time I find them. At least I darn toot and try to. That is an oldie, an old railroad spike. That thing's eroded to nothing. Alrighty. Get those railroad spikes out and put them in their bucket. Alrighty. Ugh. Running out of room. Alrighty. Okay. What is that? Yes, I do. I find lots of things. That's the truth. Ugh. Now here's like my main bucket that I carry with me every day. Start whipping through it. Bring an end to this live. Oh, 1 second, guys. My camera here has decided to just tilt and fall over here. Cool. All right. Much better. Got some railroad spikes. Strange little plate. I don't know. I think it's just an electrical plate. I'm just gonna toss that as far as for, you know, the scrap. But little gas cap, kind of fun. And copious amounts of the military rounds, guys. Like so many. Oh. Thank you. I love this bucket. I'm not sponsored by Yeti, but Yeti should sponsor me because I can't hype this thing up enough. If you guys magnifish, treasure hunt, anything that requires a 5-gallon plastic pail, then you understand that you rip through those pails. Whether it's dirt, rocks, metal, junk, doesn't matter. You're gonna break a few buckets along the way. And I've broken enough buckets to really step back and kind of be like, huh, there's gotta be a better way. The better way I came up with, guys, was this Yeti bucket. It's $40 for the plastic bucket, and then it's another $40 for this little caddy. I love the caddy, and honestly, guys, in a year, I spend well over $100 on plastic 5-gallon pails as it is. After I bought this, it's now been almost 2 years I've had this. No, it's been 2 years, over 2 years. I had this before my channel, so I did just when I was treasure hunting for myself. And this thing has stayed in excellent condition. All right, so we got this little thing, which I think might be a gear, not totally sure, or it's just a huge punch out. Either way, we'll figure it out. Got an old pressure gauge here, which is kind of neat. An old strap, like a wall-mounted, like ratcheting straps, hold stuff down. It's kind of funky, weird little weird piece. More of these guys. Literally so many. I'll get you closer so you can see. Gotta pull all of these suckers out, put them into their different bins for when we can clean them. Another railroad spike. Nice. If you guys are interested in any of these or would like to chat about some pricing or what is available from my finds, guys, comment down below or feel free to message me on any of my social media direct messaging platforms. But, man, do we have a lot of these suckers. This is so freaking cool. Another Punch Out. There's another one, caked in mud. See, that spot is awesome, except we're getting to a part of it where it's all just muck. So everything we're pulling out has to be pulled out from the muck. Here's just a chunk of steel, I guess. All right. Another little piece of steel. Something else. Not sure if that's a bolt. I think that's a bolt. Yeah, it's just a bolt. Another one of those. Yeah, honestly, but like this is amazing. This is like this Yeti Black Dog bucket. I mean, you're a man who understands like quality gear. You spend the money once, you might not have to spend it ever again. And that'll save you money in the long run. And I mean, you got quite the rig, so you would appreciate, I think, the how much time, money, and efficient this is actually, especially when you want to like divvy up your finds into different pouches. You'll see. But I got this old red wagon or wagon wheel. It's kind of funky. Another run. Yeah, guys, if you think Yeti should sponsor me, go down below and comment hashtags Yeti or, tell Yeti. Basically, let them know. Got two super old butter knives. Another third butter knife, encrusted. This strange little piece of conduit. Not sure what it's for. So many of these military rounds, guys. Like, so many. I am not sure if this is anything at all, but it feels like it could be. And there's several little like coin-looking things in there. So I set this aside to kind of poke and push through to see if it's worth anything, but we'll see. All right, oh, there's that. Oof, yeah. Look at this one. You can even see the little tip coming out. That's so crazy. All of these. Oof, epic. Believe it or not, these clean up way nicer than you'd think. Like, shockingly nice. I'll to show you guys later on what they look like cleaned up. But here's some more. Just trying to get basically these, the anti-aircraft rounds out of here. I forgot how many you get, or how many I got. Another one. Big old round disc, but there's like something on this side. So I kept it, hoping maybe it's something crazy. I don't know, something cool. Little tie-off cable. Not sure how that's got stayed in there. And I have no idea what this is. But that's, yeah, really, really wet. Super muddy. All right, we got 3 more anti-aircraft rounds. Old bolts here. Anti-aircraft rounds. This little thing, again, not sure what that is, but I love me some odds, ends, and bits and bobs, so. Got a comb. More military rounds. This strange thing. Lots of punch outs, lots of little bits and odd little ends here. Where is, oh yeah, here's the stuff at the bottom, there we go. This awesome little vape mod. I'm glad to get this stuff out of the water. Whenever these are out of the water, I do feel a lot better because the batteries in them are huge, filled with all that acid and that junk, and that ain't good for the water, gang. That ain't good for the water. Another butter knife. Trying to find these military rounds mixed in. 2 more here. Around, stopper on like a door. Bunch of copper actually that I found walking the beach. Pretty funky. Ooh, this is really sweet, guys. A horse. These is to put your horse, your foot in on a horse. So these are pretty cool to find. This is exciting. Or I guess it could be a drawer handle, drawer pull. Now that I see it again, I think it might be a drawer pull, like a handle. Oh well. All right, we got a golf ball. 4, go with our, yeah, it's perfect. Ah. All right, bunch more military rounds in here. Handle a little, yeah, and we got a bunch of little punch out possibly, or they could be coins. We also speculated they might be military coins, maybe even marking something. I don't know. There's definitely more stuff that's like, oh yeah, we found this strange little thing. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like a door handle maybe. It's got like some chrome on it. Another military round. There's the aircraft. Oh guys, we're gonna have to go through all this, but we got another electrical piece here. I'm sure there's some really cool smaller stuff in here that I know I have, like this, you know, like in the center here that I'll have to go through, like some bullets, and I'm trying to find where that one, I had a couple musket balls. Not sure if they're here or the other spot. Oh, another bolt. Alrighty, well, going to the last section then, guys. Oh, here it is, actually. Never mind, it's right here. I see it. All right, we got this cool little fossil here. See the rib fossils on that side. And there. Hello, hello. How's it going, Tal? Welcome. Internal Compass. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Blistering Barnacles. Welcome, welcome, guys. On an old axe head. Well, I mean, I've done over 30 already. I guess there. There's an axe head up top here. Check out. That one's about almost 200 years old and had forged steel, hardened steel blade forged onto the end of it, which is cool. I was able to salvage a bit of it. I'll show you this one too. These are 2 restorations I did of a picaroon I found here in Appleton in the old log industry, and I made the handle myself. And here's an axe that I made as well. But yeah, I do, there's a whole lot of processes to restoring them that it kind of depends on the actual, you know, axe you've had. But if you're looking to get some restored, man, mail it on out my way, and I'd love to restore it for you. We'll do a cool collaboration video or something. Oh yeah, well, don't worry, because I found an epic mustache on my trip. Oh yeah, so great. Alrighty, let's see then. What do we have finally? Oh yes, here we go. Another anti-aircraft round. Here on the side, you can guys see the ribbing. That's the detail kind of on those. Sweet. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This whole shop I made from scrap and junk that I had around, and 90% of my tools are hand-me-downs or they are completely found and restored by moi. Oh yes, there it is. That's number 3 now for the grape shot cannonballs, guys. 3 grape shot cannonballs. Let's freaking go. That's more than I found all last year. All last year. In one trip. You guys are gonna want to check out these videos, guys. They are epic. All right, I guess we'll go through here now. We got a, oh, I found like what I appear to be a little bullet. A few of the magfishers thought it might be a bullet as well, so we're gonna clean it off, see what it is. And this is just the whole, all the things I'm showing you now are just the whole sections from my caddy, thing on my bucket here. All right, so we got This is the end of a glass cutter, kind of neat. And here is just, I'll go over it last, but that's just fishing lures. Found just the knife blade. Found that in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Kind of fun. Those are my pliers, so I didn't actually find those. All right, got a little weird piece here that I want to clean off, see what it is. Soak them in some acid. I did find a magnet on the trip, which was epic, so I'll have to get out of here, hopefully. Stuff's, that's the only downside to the caddy, is it can't get pinched in there if you have a lot of metal. I found this weird piece of like glass, I don't know, heated glass. Tim Burton, what's up? If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, guys. Helps more than you know. Helps so much more. All right. Try to get this out, I guess. Don't know what that is going to. Assume that just fell in. Oh yes, this is cool. Here's one of the musket balls, guys. Excited to clean that off. Really rusty pair of nail nippers. Pretty nuts. Again, guys, big shout out to Kratos Magnetics for sending out a new magnet along with all the magnets that they'll be sending out for the kits for the every month, third week of the month in Watertown, Wisconsin. Catch me and my business partner, Jesse, with his laser tag company name. We are still pinpointing down for that, but we're going to be out there, guys, with a booth. Be showing you all the different relics and crazy finds, along with offering an opportunity for you to magnet fish with the pros. And I just cannot get this freaking magnet out. I've been trying to get this magnet out since I found it. Get this thing out of my pouch here. Oh, come on now. Freaking swear. It's one of those disc magnets, you know, those really cheaper, like Amazon starter magnets you can get. It's one of those. There it is. Just need to get a grip on it. Here we go. So yeah, another magnet to my wall of magnets. Here, you know what? I'm gonna come and show you guys my wall of magnets while I put this on my wall of magnets. Thank you. No longer afraid, right on. Appreciate it. Here's my magnets. Welcome home. Right, guys, we are gearing up to the end of this video. Wow, already 64 epic minutes hanging out with y'all. Can't even believe it's been that long. Doesn't even feel like it. All right. Now that pouch is done, flip this over here. Take these tools out. This rock looks cooler wet. And here we have a bunch of the punch outs, some of these little weights here. And these are mostly going to be things that, like this right here, I'm not sure if this is the top of a bolt or if these are one of the old square, they used to have special weights used for medicine. And I almost found one the other day, but it dropped back in and I just couldn't get it back. So, but I've been told that they will often crust up like this. So I'm now small square pieces that have some significant weight, and if I feel any like rippling or any type of what maybe be, you know, some writing on there, trying to hold them aside. So we'll soak those, see how they go. I don't know if this is anything, but it's shockingly heavy, and it's like there might be a ball in the middle, so pull it aside. Yeah, some more punch outs. This one possibly looked like a cap for something, but we'll see. Another punch out. We got a little cap for one of the ends of the bullets here. Here, these are pretty cool. Got another, got a little, this is a button, I know. And so is this one here. Excited for those to clean up. More punch outs or possible coins. I don't know. It looks like there's writing on it, but you'll know if there is. I'll be posting to the channel like crazy. Got us a tiny little belt buckle. A little bit bigger belt buckle. I found a lot of belt buckles, evidently. That is. That's just a random chunk of metal. Often happens. Oh, here we go. This is the one I was excited to show you too. Here is a double ingot, guys. An old iron ingot that we found up in the UP and Escanaba. Yeah, Escanaba, right at a loading and offloading point for iron ore and like melted down iron ingots. So it's pretty neat. Piece of history. I did live up in the UP. I have a little collection actually of the different formed ingots that I've found. Some will be imprinted, embossed, whatever else, but it's kind of neat. So held on to that. Yeah, here it is. My little knife, found that in Traverse City. Pretty awesome. Cool little guy. Yeah, it's too bad. The event is in Nashville, Black Dog, and it's the 24th and 25th. It is Labor Day weekend in Nashville, Tennessee. I know that there's a bunch of people super excited to have me out there. I'm super excited to be invited down to come down. There's so many epic people. Another musket ball here. Cannot wait, guys. So excited. All right. Bunch more punch outs. Nothing else of... Is there anything else even in this side? Oh, we had this little guy, which might be either the bottom of one of the bullets or it could be a button. Found a really old military button there one time, so that's why I'm very keen to try, you know. And appears to be like a casing of something. I don't know, some type of casing. All right, now we go to... Oh yeah, found a car key. What's any magnet fishing trip without some car-related find, right? Car key. This little piece of steel looks like it's something. Like it might be a tag, label, something. So, like, you know the drill. Pull it out and soak it. Most likely a punch. Most likely a punch. Most likely a punch. Here we go. These are fun. Showed you guys these right away at the beginning, actually, of the of this video. And I've been finding these like crazy the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks for whatever reason. These guys, these little weights, and they have little numbers and different numbers and names and words on the ends of each one and letters even. And I don't know, I'm building a small collection of them. Here's one from earlier, and they clean up decent too. So, you know, if you guys know what those are, please, God, let me know, because I would love to actually be able to tell people what they are when they ask. Yeah. All right, what we got here? Oh, carabiner. Fun. Little piece of ceramic electrical thing. Conductor piece. Fitting. Got some in here now. Got a rock in there. Let's wedge it in. Oh yeah, cool. Piece of granite. And let's see this one here. Another cool little red rock. They must look cool wet, because I don't know why I kept it, apparently. Okay, there's one more thing down there. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. And it is another punch-out possible coin. Well, guys, now that I have this epic, awesome mess, and all of my finds are out, I feel pretty good, though. I feel like we've accomplished something today, guys. Some serious loot here. I mean, like, dang. Why you take your wrench, Blister? Oh, I didn't know it was your wrench. Oh, poor Tim, stuck in the Caribbean. Yeah, send him a chopper. Treasure trash indeed, my friend. Although some of these musket balls, cannonballs, and different artillery rounds and such, man, I'll tell you what, some of those are real treasure. Valuable, real treasure. Exciting stuff, guys. Whew. I've been loving going live, guys. I'm going to be going live like this just kind of randomly throughout the weeks. Hanging out and enjoying it as I'm doing kind of some unique stuff here. I'm excited tomorrow morning again. Going to be going with the Wasaki Prospecting Club. We're going to go prospecting all throughout a really old stream and sawmill property. We're also going to be metal detecting as well, guys, with Prospector Ron. Super excited. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for chilling. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and comment down below what it is that you liked most from all the different treasures that I showed you guys from our trip last week. That being said, guys, this is Badger Exploration, and we find things. I'll see you next time.